share with all the students. If you have asked, I'm telling you. Okay, just note it down.
Ma'am, your voice is cutting and coming. It's not clear.
Yeah, there are some several problem here from this our side. Now it's clear. Hello.
Yes, ma'am, little
Okay,
bit.
okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
okay. So for the first term in Merchant of Venice, Act 1, Scene 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Act 1, Scene 1,
Ma'am,
2, and
scene 1, 2, and 3.
from Act 1. Then from Act 2,
Okay, ma'am.
from Act 2, Scene 1 and 2 only. Okay. 1 and 2 only. So we are
Okay,
just,
ma'am.
maybe this is the last class, and after that we will have revision only. Then after poetry 1, poetry 2 will come in
Yes.
first term. That is completed. Short story 1 and short story 2, which is already completed. Only this portion is left. Today I will complete it, or maybe one more day I will take. Then after our
And
poetry.
ma'am, ma'am, in that poems, ma'am, that which one? First, the heart of the tree will come, and Bengal sailors.
Yeah, 3 poems. Bangle Sellers also, and then the means poem now 1, 2, and 3 from the sequence. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Cold within.
The cold within, the heart of the tree, and the
Yes,
Bengal
ma'am.
Seller. Okay. And in short story, Chief
Okay, ma'am.
Seattle's
Thank
speech,
you.
and one more, the old man at the bridge. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
So now we are
Thank you,
finishing
ma'am.
our syllabus. So don't worry. Okay. So I was talking about his father, Master Gobbo. He was, asking the address of Master Jew, Shylock. Then Launcelot said that, oh heaven, this is my true bottom father, who being more than sand blind, high travel blind, whose knows me not, I will try to confuse with him. So I told you that his father is somewhere half blind. He was not to, recognize his own son. And with his own son, he was asking about the address of his master, that is, the address of the Shylock. Then he told that, oh, this is my father, he is half blind, and then after he's not recognizing me, I will teach him. Means I will make him confused. What he says that Gobo says, Master young gentleman, I pray you, which is the way of Master Jew? Then Launcelot told what? Turn up. He is giving address now. Turn up on your right hand at the next turning, but the next turning, all of all, on your left, Mary, at the very beginning turning, turn on no hand, but turn down indirectly to the Jesus. Means sometimes he said that go this side, then turn to your left, then go and turn to your right, then go, then don't turn anywhere, then go straight. So you know that this is the way in which he was giving, the way in which he was being confused. So in this way, it shows that how he was facing his father because of not recognizing him. So we can see that Launcelot, when we have the character of Launcelot, we find that he is the clown in the play. Okay, he contributes the mirth and gaiety of his antics, and with the help of him, means his conversation and his actions, we have humor. And what about his facial expression, his mimicry? Sometimes he just having the part of that good portion of his mind, and then after that the negative part, the devil part. So how he was doing the mimicry of these things. So these all things creates humor. That is only when I was taking the last class, I told about comics relief. Okay, how tensions become less. So with the help of this character, so he was only the clown of our display. Okay, so he was giving the way in which his father become confused. Okay, Gobo says, by God's saints, it will be hard to hit. Means it's very hard to find. Can you tell me whether one Launcelot that dwell with him or not? So can you tell me? Can you tell me direct way, the straight way which is going to directly to his home, Launcelot? Talk of you, young Master Launcelot. Mark me now. Now I will raise the water. Okay. Then after, when he asked that, do you know that Launcelot who is living with the Shylock? And he's talking about, Launcelot is in habit of showing himself that he is a, that very grand type of man. So I say that, are you talking about Master Launcelot? He's now talking about him that he was like Master Lancelot. So that is why it says that you're talking about that Master Lancelot. And then he was being aside, and then says that mark me now. Now will I raise the water. Means I will tease him. Due to that, I will bring tears in the eyes of my heart. So like that, mischievous thought coming in the mind of Lancelot. Then Gobbo says that no, sir, no, master, no, sir, but a poor man, sir. No, no, my son is not any. He is not any master. He is simply Lancelot. He is the poor man's son. His father is also poor, so he is also a poor man. He is not any master. Okay. His father, though I say it, is an honest, exceeding poor man, and God be thanked well to live. And he told that I am very thankful to God that now till this age God made me alive. So he is not any master. He is simply Lancelot, a poor man's son. Then Lancelot, he does seek? Well, tell his fathers be what's will. We talk of young Master Lancelot. Then he says that okay, whatever his father, we are not going to talk about his father now. We will talk on Master Lancelot. Godo. Gobo says, your worship's friendship and Lancelot, sir. Please give me the right address of him. He was asking. Then Lancelot he says that, but I pray you, ergo. Ergo means therefore. Okay, it is a Latin word which means therefore. I pray you, ergo, old man, ergo, I beseech you, talk you of young master Lancelot. Then he says that, oh old man, oh man, please let us what is you're talking about every time address and address. Let us talk about Master Lancelot. He is somewhere means we should have such types of talking. He is really a master. So let us talk about him. I request you to talk about Master Lancelot. Then Gobbo says, oh, Lancelot, it is please your mastership. So he says that what we are talking about every time the same thing means what I'm denying you, you're talking about the same thing continuously. Then he says, ergo Master Lancelot, talk not of Master Lancelot, father. For the young gentleman, according to fates and destinies, and such old sayings, the three sisters and such branches of learning is indeed decreased, or as you would say, is plain terms wall to heaven. Okay, he's talking about the last class I told you about the three sisters who was writing the fate and destiny of the newborn child who's supposed to come 3 nights before their death. Okay, so he told that if you are going to have such types of prescription, then I have to tell you that your son that Lancelot has somewhere died. You see that decrease. Their three sisters, right? Such branches of learning is indeed decreased, or as you say in plain terms, gone to heaven. Where he has gone? He has gone to heaven. Means he has died. Means he himself is talking. He is talking about himself that to his father that your son has been died. Clear. Then after Gobo says, Mary, God forbid. The boy was the way The boy was the very step of my age, my very prop. The way of very stage means he was the support. He was the support of my old age. He was the only one who was the support of my this age, my old age. So, and what is the meaning of prop? Prop? Hmm? That I told you that prop is support. Okay. What is prop? Prop is support. So he said that what God did, means whatever that is the destiny of my son, and if God has done this types of things, so it is very, you know, that he was making a sorrowful thought and says that it was very bad that things has happened. Why? Because he was only a prop of my old age. Clear? Then Launcelot says he was aside and told that, do I look like a cudgel or a hovel post or a stop or a coop? Do you know me, father? Then he says that am I look like a pole? He's talking about pole. Okay. Am I look like a pole? What is the meaning of cudgel? That is pole. So you know that am I looking like a pole so that you can hold me and then I can become the support of you. So like we see that how cunning he is how types of fun he is using with the help of words so that it can create different meaning. And what is the meaning of verbal? So untidy horse. You know that structure in which somebody holding and then the dirty types of structure. So do you think that I am I like that? So do you know me, father? He says that you not recognize me, father. You're thinking so about me. Gobbo. Gobbo says, I like the day. Alas, I know you not, young gentleman, but I pray you tell me this is my boy. God rest his soul alive over there. He says that I do not know you, who are you, but I'm talking about my son. That if my son is alive or dead, God may rest his soul. Then again, he's saying that, do you not me? No, father, I'm your son only. I'm Launcelot. Then Gobbo says, alas, sir, I am sand blinded. I know you not. Then again he said that I am half blind, so I cannot recognize you. You are not my son. Then Launcelot says, nay, indeed, if you had your eyes, you might fail of knowing me. Now you can underline these lines. That is very important. You know, these lines are somewhere shows the reality of the age. With the help of this line, the speech by Lancelot, Shakespeare just wanted to show, you know, the things which is very real and you know that is truth of life. See, indeed, if you had your eyes, you might fail to knowing me. If you have, says that you are sand blind, it's okay. But I will tell you, father, that if you have your eyes, so I know that you must not recognize me. Why? Because it is a wise father that knows his own child. You are not like wise father. A wise father only recognize his son. Why? Because when you're talking about current time, we can see that the parents who, you know, that who don't have proper time to their kids, so they're not taking care in a proper way what really they deserve. So that is why he says that the same thing. Well, old man, I will tell you news of your son. Give me blessings. Give me your blessing. Truth will come to the light. Murder cannot be hold. Very important line. Underline the line. Truth will come to light, and murder cannot be hid long. He says that okay, whatever I was doing, that was all my fun. Now I'm coming to the point, and I'm telling you because I cannot now tell you more, you know, lie things because truth will come into the light. We cannot hide the truth for longer time, so it will come to the light. And if somebody, you know, if somebody does murder, so that will come in front of anybody. That also cannot be hidden. So these two things which always for, you know, that come into the light. So that is why I cannot lie you anymore. I will tell you that I am only your son. Okay. A man's son may be at the end, truth will out. So I'm saying you that I'm only your son. Then Gobu says, pray you, sir, stand up. I'm sure you are not Lancelot, my boy. Then he is not, accepting his words. He's saying that, you know, I respect you, sir, and I know that you're not my son. You're not my son or boy. Say that boy saying. Lancelot, pray you, let's have no more fooling about it. but give me your blessings. I am Launcelot, your boy. That was your son, that is your child, that shall be. He's saying that, pray you, let's have no more fooling. He says, Father, now just stop the game because now we cannot make fool to each other any longer. Whatever we are doing, it's okay. Now the time came so that we just stop playing to making foolish each other. So I'm only your son, I will be your son, and I was your son. He just finishing himself like that. Gobbo, I cannot think you are my son. He again not accepting. Then Launcelot says, I know not what I shall think of that. But I am Launcelot, the Jew's man. Then he was describing himself. Who am I? I am your son. I am the Jew's man, the Jew's servant. And I am sure that Marjorie, your wife, is my mother. Okay, then he was talking about his mother's name. Said that that I am the Jew's servant, and I am the son of Marjorie, who is your wife. So here you can see that the description, the name of his mother is given. Gobbo. Her name is Marjorie. Indeed, I will be sworn. If thou be Launcelot, thou art mine own flesh and word. Then when he took his mother's name, then he recognized. And yes, if you're taking that name, Marjorie, my wife's name, so you must be my blood, my flesh. Lord worshipped, might he be? Oh, what a beard hast thou got? Thou hast got more hair on thy chin that Dobbin Mayfield horse has on his tail. That see that situation. They are really giving the comic relief. Then he was half blind, no, so he was touching his son to the back side. The back side. The back side. He was just that moving his hand on his back side of head and then talking, saying that your beard. His hand was there on the back side of his son, and then he's talking about his beard. He thought that the front side of the face of his son. So he's talking about that his beard. Actually, the longer time they met to each other, it was long time when he saw his son. So he was touching that and then thinking that he was touching his beard, but actually that was a part of his backside. And touching that and saying that your beard has got long hairs. It is more than the Dobbin, their horse, Dobbin's tail. The hairs is somewhere more than the Dobbin than the horse tail. So Lancelot rising, it should seem that then that Dobbin's tail grows backwards. Okay, I am sure he had more hairs of his soul than I have on my face when I saw Lord. Then also he says that it's yes, father, it may be because I also have seen Dobbin for a longer time. So maybe it may be this Gobo. Gobo, Lord, how art thou changed? How does thou and thy master agree? I have brought him a present. How's Gree now? Okay, he's talking about Lancelot. I have a present for your master, the Jews. For Shylock, I have a present. Then Lancelot says, well, but for mine own part, as I have set up my rest to run away. So I will not rest till I have done some grant. Okay, he says that when he came to know that my father's have present for Shylock, he told that what you're going to do? I'm going to leave Shylock's house, and you are having present like that. He said that I have set up my rest to run away. So that is why once I was thinking about to leaving Shylock's house, you are thinking to give a present to him. My masters, a very Jew, gave him a present. You are going to give a present to a Jew who is a devil, the incarnation of a devil. Please give him halter. What is halter? That halter is a rope to hang himself. So it says that it is better to give him a halter so that he can kill himself. a rope to hang himself with. Clear. And what is so famished? Famished means starve. Talking about starve. Clear. I am famished on his service. I am completely starved in his service. You may tell every finger I have with my lips. Father, I am glad you are come. Give me your present to one master Bassanio, who indeed gives rare new liveries. Liveries means uniform and clothes. Okay. If you serve not him, I will run as far as God has any ground. God has any ground means I have to run from there as well. Or rare fortune. Here comes the man to him, Father, for I am a Jew. If I serve the Jew any longer. So here in conversation between father and son, we can find out he has a present for the Jew, Lancelot, and once he got to know that he has a present, his father has a present, he told that I'm going to leave his service, because if I will be living together with him, so I also become one of the Jews. So and means I cannot live with him now. If you want to give this present to my master, so try to give my newly master, who is young Bassanio. And if I'll be going to service there with Bassanio, so he will give me what types of things? The newly liveries means newly clothes, new uniform. So I will be, because he thought that he means Lancelot is not taking care of all his servants properly. So that is why he thought that Master Bassanio will take care him properly. Clear? So he says that, oh rare fortune, here comes the man to him, father. For I am a Jew. If I serve the Jew any longer, I become the same. Clear? So here we have finished one section. Now in the starting, I told you there are three sections in this scene. Three section in the first section we have the conversation of father and son, and in the second scene we have the discussion how he is playing to Bassanio about the service of Lancelot. See, it says that in the second section, Lancelot meets Bassanio and enters his service. So we will continue that one. And in the third section, Gratiano requests Bassanio to be with him to the company to Belmont. So here the first section is finished. Now the second one. Any doubt you have in the first section? Do you have any doubt here? Because we have only 4 minutes for the class. Yes, Dhruv?
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, Dhruv. Do you want to ask anything?
What is the meaning of the on page number 50? Indeed,
Page number?
ma'am, 50. Launch lot.
Which line? Which line till line number?
Ma'am, 65. 65, ma'am.
5. Okay, what is the meaning of indeed?
Or ma'am, indeed.
So indeed, in reality, in truth. Okay, he's saying that in truth, I will say truly, so I would say that your son has been died. The decrease is what? That is right.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So any other doubt? 2 minutes only we have. Okay, there is no doubt. Okay, thank you. Students, try to Vaibhav Kumar. Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Vaibhav.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of ergo?
What is the meaning of? That is therefore in Latin.
Ergo.
It is a Latin word which means therefore. Clear?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
students, try to learn the character of Lancelot completely. It's very important. So for the characterization, we have page number 80. Okay. Page number 80. Here we can see the character of Lancelot. Okay, he's a clown of the play. Please read it. It's very important. You will get more about Lancelot. How he's showing, showing himself a man who gives pleasure to the reader. So you know that the clown or the jester is very important in all the plays of William Shakespeare. So if somebody will ask who is the jester or the clown of the play Merchant of Venice, you have to simply say the name of Lancelot. So from here enter Bassanio with Lorenzo and the other followers. That will be explained tomorrow, because now time is going to finish. I hope that tomorrow I will finish the syllabus which is coming in first term. So you also revise all the things. Then after I will proceeding to the scene wise question answer. We'll be discussing all the question answer that is based on scenes. So you try to fill all your workbooks what we have completed in these days. So that is why when we have discussion on that, you can start doing that. So as time is over, students, thank you so much and have a nice day.